Hello guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the Imperial TIE Fighter. This is the original trilogy era, and we see that the box here on the front is ages 8 and up. We see the number is 75300, and this has 432 pieces. And let's go ahead and take a look at these minifigures down here. So we can start off with the TIE Fighter pilot, which will be in the cockpit of the TIE Fighter. And we see NIL8, I believe it is, and I think I saw some other videos where it's actually a play on words. So it's actually like annihilate, but see how that works, NIL8. And there is a stormtrooper minifigure, and those are the 3 minifigures you get with this set. We can see the spring-loaded shooters there on the front. Let's go ahead and take a look around the box. Nothing special here. Then we see the actual size of the TIE Fighter pilot. Let's go ahead and go back here. And then on this last edge, we see a picture of the TIE Fighter right there. Now let's go around back and take a look at what we can do here with this TIE Fighter. And it looks like that little window piece has a hinge there, so it just goes down pretty smoothly. I do in fact love that they're not using those like gear pieces anymore, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about. I like this style better because you can move it wherever exactly you want to, and you don't have to put so much pressure on it. And of course we see the hatch above it that also comes up, and those two meet together to enclose when you want to close it. And we see a little scenery here in the Death Star hangar, I believe. And we see somebody firing off a spring-loaded shooter back there. That is really cool. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the contents inside the box. Okay, so here we have bag number 1. Here we have bag number 2, and here we have bag number 3. Here we have the booklet here with the QR code if you want to do it on your phone or tablet. We see the starting pages right here. Nothing too special, typical starting pages. And let's go to the back. We see a parts catalog here, which is actually pretty small. This is like the smallest part catalog I've ever seen. But yeah, we have that, and of course the Lego Star Wars video game that is set to release in 2022. I'm excited for that. And we have set numbers here with just the minifigures, and that is amazing. And that's pretty much it for the booklets and the bags. Alright guys, let's go ahead and build this thing up, and I will see you guys when I am done. Alright guys, and here we have the TIE Fighter fully built up. I will say that probably the most fun in the building process was making those big wings. I really enjoyed doing that, and yeah, that was really fun. And these are just attached by like 3 pins basically in there, each side. Also, I'm going to get this out of the way here at the beginning, just so I don't have to go over it later on. But this piece right here in the box art, of course, it shows that it's supposed to be like that. But if you look at a TIE Fighter, the actual TIE Fighter from the Star Wars movies, or images, or anything like that, I will also overlay some, just so you can see. And I'll do the comparison as well, so you can see that. But yeah, this is how the box shows in the box art, the manual and everything. But it's actually supposed to be like this. So yeah, I will just keep it like that. And this was something that M&R Productions pointed out. I don't want to take the credit here. And yeah, that's how I found out about this piece right here being backwards, basically. And yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. But now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at these minifigures, shall we? Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start off with NIL8, the minifigure, and we can go ahead and see the front printing for this character. We see the torso there. There is some nice printing. You see the wires down here, and different colored, yellow, red, blue. And you see right under that, the piece connecting the legs, you see some of that, it's connecting with the torso, that line that comes down here, and then it goes back up. I like that. And then you see the leg printing, and yeah, no side printing on the character. And it's really hard to take a look at that head. because it's all black and it kind of blends in, but let's go all the way around here. And we see the back printing. We see more wires there, pretty much the same color as the wires in the front, which would make sense. So that's the NIL8 minifigure. Next up, we have the TIE Fighter Pilot. That is what it is called on the box. And we see a really beautiful, just beautiful minifigure here. We see that front printing there, and we see some tubing going on the torso print. And on his belt, some shiny, I guess, buckles, I would say. And you can see the leg there, the leg print that is. And that helmet, looking really nice. And I really like that. No side printing, and we go over to the back here, and it's pretty simple, and I like it. Looks pretty good, and yeah. This is the pilot with his little handgun pistol. You can get a good look at that. Next up, we have the stormtrooper here, and this is your classic stormtrooper. We can see pretty basic printing here on the front. The torso has those lines there, and to indicate that it is armor. And you see the belt area, the leg print here. One's different than the other one. Just want to point that out, or the printing that is. And there is no side printing here. We can get also a good look at that helmet. And here is the back, some more indication of armor with those gray lines, and I like that. I like how that looks. Now, I've been seeing on YouTube that this is a controversial character in the community just because of how the head looks, or the helmet piece, and I will actually compare it to a Slave 1 Stormtrooper. So this is actually for my UCS Slave 1 set, and this is the Stormtrooper that came with it. And we can see a good difference there. Yeah, mainly just a big difference in the helmet, I would say. The helmet looks a little more bigger, and then I would say elongated as well, from top and bottom. And yeah, you can see a little comparison there. I just wanted to show that. But the printing seems to be the same as this other Stormtrooper. And also you can see the colored here on the back of the helmet, and there's no color here on the back of the helmet. And yeah, I just wanted to show that quick comparison here. Here is the Stormtrooper with his blaster. Looking pretty nice there. And here is a look at the extra pieces, guys. And yeah, you can see what you get there. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at this TIE Fighter. So I am going to pick it up here, and I am going to get a close-up here on the detailing of the wings. And I really like how this came out. This right here have a lot of detail going on, and I like the stripes right here and the way they attempted to make that look as accurate as possible. And then we see these pieces. It is, let me put it down real quick. So this whole piece right here is together, and it snaps on from here and here, so it wraps around right there. And then same thing with the other side, clicks right there, and then goes all the way to the top, clicks up there. And yeah, you have like this wraparound effect on back here, or on both of these sides, so I like that. Pretty much the same thing with the other side. They are symmetrical, and everything was pretty much exactly the same, both wings, that is. We can see the front side of it, and I'm going to take a look around at all the angles. Here is the bottom of it, and here is the back of it. Let me turn it around. And here is the top view of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and show this window piece opening up. And then this hatch right here also comes up, and we see these two studs on opposite sides. And then we see these things right here, which I guess would be like a control panel or some kind of throttle or steering or whatnot. And we see a bright red brick here as well, matching those studs. And yeah, there's not much to say here, and there's not much to say about the build. We see as well how they rounded off. You see the axles there, and how they use like those corner slope pieces to kind of smooth it out. If you haven't noticed yet, we can see the spring-loaded shooters here on the front protruding, and yeah, they are Very nice, and I like that play feature that it has. And let's go ahead and shoot these off just to show. There is the second one, and yeah, that is the play feature there. I went ahead and inserted the TIE Fighter in here, and yeah, he looks pretty good in there, pretty cozy, pretty clean. And we can go ahead and close this, and yeah, you can kind of see him there. Let me get some angles. I'm going to overlay this in the video, but I wanted to show that on page 28 there was an error. So you see the 1x4 flat dark gray piece is already placed there, but it hasn't shown that you need that piece yet. But not only until page 29 where it shows that you need it and it's already placed in there, just like on 28. So I found that was a quirk or an error, I would say, but that was the only error I found in the booklet. Here is a good shot of a comparison of the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, just for a size comparison if you want to look at that. And that is pretty much the video. So make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, guys. Those links will be in the description below, as well as my SoundCloud will be down there. And you will find a Spotify playlist link, which is a compilation of some of my favorite music of all time. And that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. And it will probably end up being this guy back here. So I will see you guys. Bye.